Hey, great. What can I talk about? I don't know. I'm back anyway. So I hope it's up to the usual enjoyment level that you enjoy. Um, what can I talk about? I talk about characters because if we want to be in the present moment, we have to think about characters because that is actually how we can enjoy moving forward into the present moment. You see, once you start thinking about the present moment, you are not in the present moment. You're thinking about a moment apart from that. You're thinking about a future moment. But how do we actually move into the present moment? Because that's the only way you're going to do it. You actually have to look at the character of the sound or whatever way you're trying to do it and realize that you can't make a mistake with the character of the sound. You cannot make a mistake because the way to embrace the moment, the way to embrace the present moment, is to actually move forward with your arms open and ready to hold on to it. So as we become the dialogue of the transition from one moment to the next, we learn how to embrace the better person who is actually waiting for us. So if we realize that there is always a better person after a mistake, we never make a mistake then. We never actually make a mistake. We can always be the better person who is the character of the sound we're hearing. If we're actually moving forward in that way. In fact, you do need a reference point to actually embrace the present moment. So sound is a very good way to do it. Sound is a very good way to embrace the present moment. So as I talk, I can see that there is a better person in the character of the way I can move forward and be a friend of the next moment that appears, and a better person as well. Be a better person as well, yeah. And that means be a friend, be a good friend. Not just an ordinary friend, but something really special, and make that into the connection you have with the character. Make that into the connection you have with the character, because that is where our joy lies. That is where our direction needs to go, and that is where our happiness will be found, in the embrace of the next moment. We're living as one. So what happens when we realize that we are sharing the day? We are not owning the day. Everyone owns the day. We are actually sharing it with everyone else. We are actually sharing the day with everyone else. It belongs to everyone, not just us, but everyone. So how do we utilize that for our benefit? It's easy. The magic of ourselves is simply in everyone else. We can't actually see ourselves as being important when we realize that everyone else is just as important as we are. How do we explain that? How do we use that? That's magic, though. It is magic if we realize it, because we can actually reach out and touch those people in our awareness, in our actual awareness. We don't have to. We can actually secretly do it without them knowing about it. We can actually say, I'm going to reach out and become emptiness. I'm going to become the gap, the connection and the distance between everyone else. I'm going to become the connection and the distance between everyone else. And what is wrong with doing that? Why is that impossible? Why do people think that they need to worry about things that are just to do with themselves, when really everyone else is just as important as they are? It's so important that it's so important that we think like that. That's absolutely vital to the way you can find magic and words that were hiding our love from us. And that is the way to do it, through the love of everyone else, through the love of everyone else. So we can almost hear them calling. We can almost hear them calling if we realise that if they had a choice, if they knew the truth, if their soul was actually laid bare and really they were aware of it, they would be calling us to think about them and to be a figure of goodness that they could relate to and actually join with and become a better person as a result of it. So there are many ways we can utilise and help the world if we realise that we are unimportant, and no more important than billions of other people. Okay, I've said enough. I think I'll leave it there, and I will remind you of the time. It's quarter to 11 in the evening on Tuesday, the 14th of May. Right, catch you later. Have a good one. Right, bye.